Hey, Leilani with the Magical Solution here. Have you ever heard of Chico Xavier, the renowned Brazilian medium? Okay, well, we've done one of his books during our book club, and I'll probably do a couple more because he's got tons and they're amazing. But I wanted to just kind of throw his name out there because, so back in the 60s, before what we call the digital age was born, Chico Xavier prophesized, that the future of spiritualism would spread worldwide across what would be known as multimedia, right? But here's the thing, like his vision in the 60s, 70s has manifested in ways that I don't think he would ever have imagined. Like, not only are today's spiritualists, spiritists, and Espiritismo writings being circulated around the globe, but study groups are flourishing around the globe. And through the power of the internet, now we can actually have spiritualists, spiritists, and Espiritismo communities connect across the globe. We can conduct investigations, healings, and seances in these virtual spaces. Like, if he would have known about this, and I mean, yeah, it did. We're talking about the 60s, 70s. Like, we still have spiritualists and spiritists and espiritistas who are alive today, who lived then, who probably even met Chico during that time. Like, so like there's no question that the traditional way of doing things is still very much in play and at play. Like, we're not talking about replacing, but in the same breath, we're also seeing like the challenge of the digital evolution that we're seeing is not just pushback from the traditionalists, but the real concern is with safety. And we get that. We absolutely get that. This is uncharted spiritual territory that we're talking about now, where Wi-Fi meets the spirit world, where artificial intelligence meets ancient wisdom, where we are experimenting with spirit manifestation from these distances and without the added protections of proximity that we are so close to knowing and understanding and working with. But I got to admit, I mean, even though those questions of safety like remain, these forward-thinking espiritistas, these people who are dedicated to this progression, continues to just push the boundaries of what's possible. What's possible when these ancient practices embrace modern technology, and they're doing so at their own risk. Like, this is like for real Wild West, uncharted, like trial and error. And so far, I mean, we've been doing it for the last 5 years, but the research and the has been going on for like 20 years now. So like, this isn't like completely out of nowhere. And like, I have to say that the last 5 years that I've been actively doing it online, knock on wood, it's been Gucci. But anyway, so here's the thing, like, if you want to know more about this subject, if you want to read more about this subject, I am going to be continuing to talk about how technology is sort of bridging this spiritual gap that all of us seem to believe is there. And I'm going to do that in videos. I'm going to do that with blogs. I'm going to do that just in random posts. So definitely stick around, definitely engage in that content. But more specifically, I just published a blog kind of going over the basics of it. So definitely head over to my website, www.themagicalsolution.com, head over to the blogs tab and check it out. But like, yeah, man, I think Chico would be excited. I think he would be cautious, but I think he would be excited. And I think he would have a lot to contribute, if he was still around. But anyway, that's just me. That's my random thought for a Tuesday. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. My name is Leilani. This is The Magical Solution, and this is how we grow.